Greetings, YouTube. Perhaps. Perhaps, maybe. We will see. What's this nonsense? All right. It's time for the first day of working on the 200. So we've got to get it inside. That's the first thing to do, is to get it inside. And it's going to be tricky. So both right side tires are down, and the brakes seem like they've not moved in a really long time. Me and Powers had a hell of a time getting it down off of the ramp truck. Luckily, gravity is working with me, so I've got that going for me. But if you take a look over there, isn't it something that these tires are like completely flat? And the one that's, or the two that are holding air, this one's all right, and this one's like the most fine. Yeah, this one. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I think this one will come around. That one's gonna be okay. Okay, so step one. Let me get the air compressor out here, and we'll try and get this sucker aired up and moved. I'm gonna try and use the lawnmower to pull it. At least get it close. It's going to be interesting trying to do this solo. We will see. All right. The lawnmower has come in handy for so many things that it really isn't meant for, and this is one of them. It really pays to have local friends, I'll tell you that much. And that involves talking to people, and that's like just not my bag, he says to the internet. Okay, air compressor. Let me get you a little further. What did I just step on? It didn't sound good. Oh, it's a big hole. That's where the fence used to be. Well, it didn't die, so it's all right. I don't know if you can hear it, but it made like a nice sound. Oh, drop the broom. Okay. I've got a little tiny garage cam in the corner. Things are going to be a little different here because in essence, I'm recording video currently, but I happen to be live. So I'm doing all I can to make the footage usable. And for those that want to stick around for the whole process, they can. But some people don't have time for that. They want to see the edited stuff. So we're going for the best of both worlds. I don't think these are going to be salvageable. Yokohamas, I mean, they're good tires. I should look for a date code on these. I don't know how to look for date codes on tires. 195/65, that's not what I thought had on it. Are all four different? Probably. One of these had a real bad valve stem, and it would lose air very quickly. It's this one. I can hear it leaving. As long as it's enough to get it to the garage, that's all I care about. It's nice and muddy out. Thank you. It's the rain we just got. Oh, this one's a Kumo. So we do have different tires. This one's a 205/60. So we had a 195/65 up front and a 205/60 in the back. That's not so bad. At least they're wider in the back for all that raw power, I'm sure. Fancy sidewall on this Kumo. These are some old tires. We might be able to figure out just how long this thing's been sat up just by these tires. I'm gonna guess early 2000s? Just looking at it. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That one's not gonna hold much air. Well, let me see how hard it is just to push, because I think it's pretty bad. But maybe I'm misremembering. Well, the fact it's not in gear and the handbrake isn't on and it's not rolling on this hill aren't good signs. Not a good start. Oh God. Yeah, no. Tractor time. I'll just leave this out here. Can you hear the tire losing air? Tractor. Yeah, let's try tractor first, and then we'll, if we need more power, we'll move to bug. We used the bug to pull it before. And grab. Really in a bind? We also have the truck with a to that. So I don't know if the chat bot is working. It's supposed to. I'll have to fiddle with those settings real quick. But there is a deal with these YouTube live streams. Since we're not doing like sub alerts or bit alerts, I don't see it in chat, so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. It's also not scrolling over there. Oh, there it goes. Let me see. Let me try to do this as quickly as possible. The bot only does one thing. It only has a timer that says a command. But basically, super chats, which is a YouTube feature, super chats will be read at the end of the stream, and anybody that super chats over $5 gets their name written in Sharpie on the underside of the hood. Honestly, Ryeski, there's a lot about it that I like a lot more. But I think it's just going to take people a little time to get used to it. Do you have a purple Sharpie? Maybe, actually. I have to go in and like look for it. But possibly. Like, there's certainly some things about YouTube streaming that are like, I don't know about all that. Oh, it says it's here. Yeah, the quality is certainly enough that it makes me really, really like it. Like, I'm streaming at a higher bit rate than Twitch will even accept. Well, this might not work. I just realized mobiles are tiny ceiling fans. Oh, Twitch streams are still happening. It's just that this project is going to live on YouTube for the sake of preserving it, because I find that Twitch streams have very low preservation, and I'm not confident in Twitch saving VODs forever, versus I feel like YouTube's gonna stay around for a real long time. All right, well, it doesn't look like it's it doesn't look like it's going to work. The Stream Elements chatbot, which I think somebody else said that they couldn't do that as well. Hey, that's a super chat. Thank you. So super chats stay at the top of the chat so that I can see them. They're super. They're super great. Can you upload a Twitch VOD to YouTube? You can, but I would lose a lot of quality. And what I want is to be able to use the footage directly into video. Okay, mower. I'm sure your battery. It's been a while, so let's just put it in the box. Hopefully it just starts right up. That'd be a lousy way to start, is that the lawnmower won't start. If you've never partaken in any of my Twitch streams in the garage, just know that loud noises, they happen. Just be ready for it. Purrs like a kitten. Okay. Let's see. Trivia YouTube takes care of it automatically. Just like PayPal does. Same way. Same style. So we need to get it over this way as much as we can. I might have to do a couple of shimmy shams here. I'm going to try and get you as wide an angle as possible for this. Not too worried about the car just rolling away on its own because lots of mud, because the brakes are still locked up. I think they're just really rusty. Thank you, Nissan, for putting easy hooks. Be good. Let's see. It might not move. I don't know. Moving. So what I'm going to do is actually pull the handbrake up a little bit, just so that it is less inclined to go on its own, and try to get that wheel cranked over. Hopefully as I move it, a good bit, it's gonna like free up a bit. And I'll be able to just do this alone. Should be good. And if it bumps into something at 2 miles an hour, it's got 5 mile an hour bumpers on it. Should be fine. I see the speed hump. My water diverter. Come on. Maybe I try to push it over this with the brake off. We'll see. How strong am I? No. That ain't gonna happen. That just ain't gonna happen. Any cords? Oh god, that is locked up. Alright, I don't think I have to worry about it rolling away on its own. Not a concern. I think I'm just gonna have to try and snatch it. Maybe I have to try and pull it back. Just break it free a bit. I might end up using the bug just to scoot the butt this way, like literally just drag it this way. I might just have to do that. Oh dang, you can't see the tractor? It was so dang close. It was real close. Alright, let me just try a little bit more hopping. Let me scoot that camera over for this ridiculousness. A little bit more power, maybe? Hey! Don't hit me. Thank you. On to the next stopping point. It might just turn down in here. Is the other wheel up there now, or am I just on slippery spot? Nah, I'm just on a slippery spot. Alright, so I need to get nose out that way pretty far. So we'll keep the wheel left. Going to be most of our stream. try and straighten the wheel out. It just seems like it's, I don't know if the brakes have really bound up now or what. Yeah, you can see the way it's, when I'm pushing it, it's like leaning over. That means that the brakes are locked up. Feels like that one specifically. I guess I could try like spraying some lubricant on the discs. That's kind of working. Just kind of rocking it. Gotta be careful of the spoiler, you know? Oh, shoot, let me get my battery on this real quick. There we go. Saved it. I'd rather not push it. That's gonna damage both things. So let's do a little bit of this. There it goes. Yeah. All right. That should get us in the garage. That should make it easier. Stubborn. It is stubborn. Does not want to come out of its slumber. I'll break the mirror. Oh, I see. We're on the other half of the hill now, huh? We got one tire up on it, but it's real stuck again. Just keep inching it. I'm gonna say it might need struts. No, they're not too bad. All right, let me get some air in this tire again. We're close-ish to being close. Exactly, I plan to get the mower out of the garage if I do manage to get it that far, but that's a future me problem. I'll just take the mower apart piece by piece, or I can drive the 240 out. It's just losing it as fast as I'm putting it in. Grab that hook and try to pull it from the back a little. Let me also aim it down the hill a little at this point. Just trying to break it free of whatever rust. Let's do the thing. A little liquid wrench. We're going to replace all these brakes anyway. the rust fleeking off of the brake rotor. It's usually a good sign. Okay. Did it go anywhere? I mean, I could try pulling it back. Let's do that. Chat has like a million ideas how I could be doing this better. Oh, I left some skid marks in the garage. Try and scooch it back a little so that I can get some lube in the brake discs, in theory, or fighting the hill now, so it might not happen at all. We'll see. If it doesn't, I'll go get the bug. Lube. It's time to lube. Hopefully it is the brakes, not the wheel bearings that are stuck. Probably wishful thinking. Okay, don't touch that tire. That's the one with the cords out of it. But hey, thanks to a certain Elantra, my tetanus is up to date. Thanks, Hyundai. This side's obviously going to be better, right? Update, it was not. be. I think that's just how it's gonna be. Inching it forward. I think it was going. And how about we use our noggins and put something in the way so it doesn't hit the wall. Like a ram. I doubt it's gonna make it this far, but just in case. Okay. Come on. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. If I could just get this tire over. I really don't want to push it, like with the bug. Might crack the bumper or something, but I might not have much option. Let's take a moment and think. Let's reflect. Shall we? So, traction on the concrete, bit of an issue. We could improve that, perhaps. Of course, it's all muddy and wet. I was trying to think of how I could use the snatch block and do like a pulley system, but I don't know. I don't want to bring down the whole garage trying it. But I couldn't pass the opportunity to say the word snatch block. If only I had some kind of like winch mounted in the garage. No, that wouldn't really help. Could I, like I've got, no, I don't think, I was thinking like, could I drive the bug in with the car and then like back the bug out that way? But that sounds like a nightmare. Snatch block, yes, but other side stationary. Well, yeah, I don't know where to attach it. I don't trust anything in here to attach it to. How's about we get the bug and attach it to its hind quarter and drive the bug out 45 degrees and see if we can't scoot the butt right over these humps. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, it's decided. If your hammer's not working, get a bigger hammer. And if your hammer is a lawnmower, get a bug. I'll actually back the bug up to do this. Front-wheel drive. And those snow tires will bite real good. Oh, we've only been at this 12 minutes. Easy peasy. ZK says do not do that. It wouldn't be the first time we've done it. I've already, like, I'm not gonna 90 degree bend it. I'm not gonna 90 degree torque it. I'm gonna be pulling parallel to the car, but just off at an angle. It'll be fine. I like how this doesn't have alerts, because I can do all my bad ideas, and I have no idea that. No, ZK, no. Absolutely not. I don't know, is that pillar completely rusted at the bottom? No clue, no idea. I would rather damage the car than tear down my shop that I'll never replace. Also, I'll be dead. Also, I will be, crushed in the garage, so. That doesn't sound fantastic. I'm confident in what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't bring the keys for the bug. Silicone. And if it seems like it takes too much effort, then I'll use the bug to drag the car out further, and we'll just try to get it moving. We'll just try to break the brakes free. I don't know. Like around here, like around this. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it just for you, ZK. For nobody else, I will try it. But if I die, it's your coffin. Wait, what? I'll stay outside of the garage. If the 240 gets crushed, you're giving me a new shell. And a new garage, Ooh, is that going to be long enough? That would probably be a no. I guess I could use two. Use one to make a hoop. Let me verify that this is what he had in mind. Okay. Okay, all right. We'll do it. I'll do it. I'm not confident. Take it too much effort, and then I'll stop. Let's be reasonable. Really should have had Powers help me get it in the garage when he was here. That would have been wise. Which of course is why I didn't do it. Oh, can I not feed? F. F. Oh, under the door, you jackass. It's like, oh no, I can't get it through the door. Well, I can't in here. Bring this down to here. Hook that into that.
beautiful night for doing this, you know.
I can't think of anything better to be doing. Okay. I did go around the garage door track, so we should be good there. She's stuck. It moved. I'll have to take some breaks on that before I asthma out on right in front of all of you. I do have a come along. Well, not really. All right, let me get the wheel turned right. How about that? I'm still not convinced it's going to make the turn, but okay. Moving much easier now. Pretty much at the end of my strap there, but we can probably convert back to mower at this point because we're way further than we were. Good idea, ZK. Don't let it go to your head. Okay. Let's see. We're losing tire pressure again. Will it start? Well, now it just wants to go. I mean, that's pretty good, actually. As far as aiming goes, that is not bad. Oh. We're to wherever it's stuck. So we've reached that point again. Maybe I'm on that wheel. I'm on that wheel on the hump. We got another hump to go. Yep, indeed. All right, well. Seems like it shouldn't be too bad. Let's get a little bit more wheel. I'd really rather not have to back it up again. I think we'll be okay. Just gotta get that baby of ours in here to hold the wheel for me. like to get further this way. Camera, you gotta move. Should I just try to push it? See how it is? Funny story. Well, let's make a move. Hit something. Hopefully it was important. Oh, it's just the tire. The tire flopping around. It's gonna be a little tighter to the wall than I want. Let me crank that wheel over. If it's in here diagonally, I don't care. Quick jacks can go wherever. All right, Brent, you gotta move. Oh, Dave, what happened? Dave! Dave, what are you doing? All right, we gotta thread the needle here. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. All right. So I just gotta get Red out of here. My keys on me. I hit my head. Oh no, you're dead? F. I think the battery might actually be dead in Red. That would be number 2 of these. They never survive winter. Or maybe I just need to drive it a ton. I don't know. But I did just drive it for like a half hour. Nothing's ever easy. Pretty sunset. Or maybe it'll just take that battery tender a little while to do its thing. Oh, I don't have to worry about hitting the 200 anymore. This is nice. job, tractor. Oh, let's move the brat. Put the brat back. Just never thought I'd have a, three car garage. So what if one's only 3 feet long? Like a glove. Not kidding you. It's a pretty sunset. Right about there. Victory! Whew! Yeah, the mower done good. Mower done good. Phew! That was, I gotta tell you, that was a bigger adventure than I anticipated it being. I guess I'll use the jack to scoot the butt over. Hey, air compressor, what are you doing? I couldn't just leave you without the pretty sunset. It's a little late now. Come on, buddy. Come with me. Everybody want to vomit now? Fell asleep in the crib. Nice. She really likes the Mobile in there. The Mobile, Alabama in there. Whew. I think it's about break time. Phew. Did I miss any super chats? Let me look. Let me see. Let's see if it actually updates this. Oh, we did. Nice. I see. So what I'm hearing is I should move this over here. Okay. So let me try and scoot the butt over. And then, yeah, I think we should just take a little peek-see under this thing and just see if it's like an absolute nightmare, because it could be. I think, honestly, I want to do that before I even look at getting it running. Because if this thing's just a rusty nightmare supreme under there, then we might have to reconsider. Whew. It's nice that the repair manual for this is online. Yeah, a lot of the Nissan stuff is online. Just want to check one thing real quick. Activate command. Let's see. The little body rust gives me hope. Yeah, same. That didn't do anything. That didn't do nothing. All right. I assume the easy way to do this is going to be to lift the butt with the big jack. It really does. Like, I'm flabbergasted at how clean the body is. Not just in the rustiness, considering of where it came from, but also in the dentness. Like, there's some door dings in it, but I am 88.7% sure that that is the original factory paint on this car. And the fact that it has any clear coat is boggling of the mind. Like, this car is 3 years older than me, and my body is already way more worn than this. Much rustier, too. All right, dragging this butt over. It's not going to be an easy task. Where it is. Hopefully it won't be too bad. We'll get our first camera sneak peek now, because I need a light. Button up my jacket. Sorry, Rocket Plane.
Chords, melodies. There's only so many different things you can do. You don't want to push it.
Well, yeah, we'll get to the color. It's one of the things that's certainly going to be a topic of conversation, I would say. I both love and hate the color of it. How's the old stream quality doing, by the way? Has it been buffering and stuff like that? Hey, Rocket Plane. You can thank Javier for that. All right. We're going under. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That looks pretty. Oops. You fell down. Looks pretty decent. As far as a place to grab, anyway. Pull. It always feels like it's going to be easier than it is. Holy shit, there's metal under here. Both sides are up. I'm just going to have to be strong, which I'm not. And pull. Nope. What if we push it? Push it, push it, push it. And not knock it off the jack. This making me feel like the fronts are what's locked up. That one rolls easy. Oh, you do not roll easy. You are also on the ground still? No, you're locked up solid. And the brake is off. So we at least got the left rear stuck. I don't have any spine to put into it anymore. I do still have the strap on the garage. I guess I could try to, or I could try to pull it towards the 240. I could do that too. I don't have any dollies. Let's just do that. Let's just give it the old lift and scoot. That's the way to go. Get about 3 inches out of it every time. Somebody figure out the geometry of this equation. This is why I failed trig and calculus. Well, pretty much all of them. You wouldn't believe how well that's working. Hey, look at that. It's almost straightened out already. Okay, let's do one more, maybe two. If Susie buys 16 200SXs and 15 of them are sideways in the garage, but you can't move them, how many jacks would it take to put it straight in the garage? One more. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Whoop. Okay. Should we just put the quick jacks under it? Probably. That's probably the smart thing to do, rather than crawling around on our backs. I would say that took a lot of effort. Okay. Maybe put wheel dollies on throne, you know? That's not a bad idea. I don't know that I would use them that often, but when I do need them, they sure would be nice to have. Now, I haven't seen at all what the condition of the frame rails are as to whether or not I can do this at all. So we're about to find out. Find out with me, won't you? Man, that wheelbase is shorter than the 240. Is it? I think it might be. Okay, I found the tape. That would be really surprising to me. Pretty much bang on 8 feet, hub to hub. It is. By like 8 inches. Wow. Did not see that one coming. I really thought the 200 was a lot bigger, but it's not. Well, let's hope these fit. They'll be fine. All right, so pretty much as I expected, the pinch weld is all bent up where you would want to check it up from. Let me look at the back. Ooh, I got my new light from Yole. I just locked the Audi. Okay, so we can't jack up by the frame on this car because it's too short. Frame stops well ahead of where the jack could get. It's not the end of the world. It's not the beginning of it either. I guess my first repair is going to be pulling these pinch welds out. They're in so much better shape than the 240s, let me be clear. They are not bad. They are not going to accept the pinch weld adapter right now. Let me scoot that one over and I'll show you. $99.8. Okay. CK, it's all right to leave the car up on these, like when it's locked in, right? Like we could just leave it up for indefinite times. Because it's mechanically held, in theory. Stellar says yes. That one's pretty bent. How about this one? Also pretty bent. Fixable though, just need some vice grips. So it needs to go up a bit. So this is what I mean by being bent over. See that, but it's yep. So I'm just gonna straighten that out. The front one's a little worse. Sorry. That one's gonna take some That one's gonna take some work. Take these out. Grab the pinches. That happens all the time. On these old cars, it just, people throw a jack under there and pick it up without trying to position it or anything, and it pushes them over. Yeah, that one's just too bad to get it in there. So we'll just bend her back. It won't happen again because I'm using the correct thing to lift it, which is a puck with a slit in it so that the slit goes down into it and doesn't cause more problems. Somebody came over here and did some spray painting, trying to do rust prevention. This would have been a lot easier before I put the quick jack there. I'm smart. All right, here you go. Scoot out of the way. There we go. Some more better. Like the ones on the 240 are so bad that they're pretty much just literally gone. They're just flat as a pancake or literally ripped off in some places. That car's had a rough life. Both in my hands and not, to be clear. I am guilty of such grievances. Okay. Yeah, I hardly needed any. This car's in good shape. Even with the rust holes. Looks pretty good. About there. Right. This one just needs to come out a touch. Maybe not. Other side. Mavro! Thank you. I said I would read those at the end, but I will, but I did, but I will. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming over. Happy to be working on cars again, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Makes my heart feel good. Even if it makes my body feel bad. Paint's probably Just completely cringing at the fact I'm wearing this shirt out in the garage. But good flannels are meant to be used. It's casual wear, it's work wear, it's formal wear. Flannels do everything. Flannels are right for every occasion. Will I wear flannel at my wedding? Maybe. Will Paint start walking down the aisle and then walk back as soon as she sees me wearing it? Probably. No, we actually looked for some tuxes, some flannel tuxes. Technically, it's last year's gift, so, you know, it's not so bad. It's not a new gift, but it was a gift. I just got another new one from Paint's mom. That's really nice. I'll give it at least, you know, I'll give it at least a month before I wear that one out here. I'll have some respect. All right, howdy, I hear you. You're very locked. Or a scoosh. What's everybody's opinions on these airbag jacks I keep seeing everywhere, where it's like literally like a suspension airbag that is used in place of a jack? Seems a bit sketchy to me. But I'm pretty sketched out just by lifting vehicles in general, so maybe I'm not the perfect judge. Hey, Blade. Seems sketch, right? Yeah, it's not new, but it seems like they're kind of a hot topic again, or being marketed again. I could have used your burly muscle earlier, Blade. Getting this thing into the garage, let me tell you. Well, let me tell you what. All right, it's been a little while since I used it, so let me be nice and careful with it. It might be a little corrosion-y, but I've been keeping it off of the floor to stop corrosion from being an issue. Does not roll easy. Oh my God. I ended up using the tractor. I ended up using a ratchet strap that's still strapped around the garage. It was a doozy. Okay, now for the fun part, lining it all up. I do think it's got a locked up wheel or two. Like just rusted from not being used. We still got to date code these tires too. All right, how did we do? Nailed that one. That one looks like it'll be all right. You know what would be awesome? ZK, business idea. If you could make these little pads and in the top of them, there was a really strong magnet so that it stayed on the car, it stayed in the groove. so that when you bring the jacks up, they're like in place already. That would be awesome. Are you gonna forget about them? Probably. But hey, they got magnets on them so that they won't fall off in the street. Alright, so the back's a little bit lower than the front. That should be all right. Let me scooch it up and see. Oh, what are we hitting? I think we're hitting something before the car. Same problem that happened on the 240 where it hits before it hits the pads. Well, let me see. So I might have to put these, I don't know how you feel about this, but putting these underneath the pucks, is that sketchy? That's probably sketchy. Yeah, plywood under the pucks would be ideal. Let's see. Well, it's not hitting anything on this side yet. Oh, it's not. Is it? Is it not? It might not actually be anything. I think it might just be that the front is lower down than the back. Believe it or not, it is four-wheel disc. This is the top trim of this car. You could get a solid rear axle and I think drums in the back. Oh, okay. Well, then let's just go up. Okay, but why is it lifting the back then if it's not hitting? Oh, I see. Yeah, the frame right there. Oh, you little bugger. You little bugger, you. All right, well, that might need more than a piece of plywood, to be honest with you. Camino's here. You missed the real fun part, you know. All right. I guess I just have to hope that a piece of plywood's enough. And I guess I'm gonna have to just make some. I've got some 1-inch plywood that I've been keeping around. Just looking for an excuse to use. I'm gonna go out in the spider dungeon to get it, but how bad could it be? How bad could it be? All right, spiders. I don't like you and you don't like me, but if we just respect each other, then it's all gonna be okay. Ah, heck, where is it? Hi, bud. Hey, hi there. Just looking for my plywood. Don't mind me. Okay, I don't think it's in here. I'm gonna go look out there. Okay, bye. What did I do with it? Ah, there it is. Oh boy. Well, I can't believe the mic died. I just can't believe that. Huh? I guess it wasn't charging or something. I had it plugged in. I'll just carry. Let me know if it makes a lot of noise when I do this. If it does, we'll just go to room mic for now. And I'll charge it up a bit. But if it starts whining, let me know. It says it's charging. Uh-oh, I dropped my magnet. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where could it be? I didn't hear it hit the ground. Is the mic working? I'm gonna find my magnet. It is working, okay. Like it had to hit the ground. There's a little magnet that is on the back side of that mic to hold it in place. Like I took it off over here. And I didn't go very far. Oh, it found my keys. That's funny. Well, I'm glad it's not making a ruckus. Magnet sticks to cone. How you doing, Paul? You just couldn't resist the appeal of the 200, huh? Zeisel! How the hell are you? Okay. What was it doing? All right, I gotta measure the pad to see what size I need to cut that plywood to. 80s cars are the best, I agree. You know, I didn't used to feel that way. 5 inches by 12 inches. A little short of 12 would be nice. Say 10 3/4? No, 11 3/4. So let's say 4. I want that to be snug. Let's say 4 7/8 by 11 7/8. 4 7/8, 11 7/8. You got that? Oh, you escaped Florida? Florida. So few managed to escape Florida. I could have used you like an hour ago trying to push this car in the garage. I could have smashed your finger in it. Listen, I never forget. I never forget anything stupid. Okay. Let's just go to room cam for now since I'm going to be, help me escape. Come on up. Yeah, how about it? My number hasn't changed in like 10 years, so You should be good. I guess I'll do the right thing and knock the freaking nails out of it. Does everybody remember dimensions? Huzzah. 4 thingies by 11. You got it. I got to admit, like, North Carolina, especially the area I'm at, isn't so far removed from Florida. It's close. But at least the weather doesn't suck as much. Oops. Woodworking stream. Wait, it's all woodworking? Always has been. Just going for that full Paul flex. I'm gonna start melting aluminum cans in. Florida weather sucks. Oh, Florida's the worst. You get like 7 days of winter and 300 days of summer. It's all right. I'll just cut that off. She'll be right. I love the 307-day years. The rest of the days are nice. Like that's just, those are the nice days. So, flannel weather is best weather. All right, where's my totally rated for this extension cord? I was using it for something. I'll drop you this hint and say neither. And that should give you all the information that you need. Would you rather Georgia? Not really. Ah, there it is. It's in the wall. That's a good place for it. It's a good place for an extension cord. Cold weather is great if you have a garage heater. Yeah. Like, I mean, you could say the same thing about Florida. Like, Florida's great. Hot weather's great if you have a air-controlled garage. Yeah, but then you still can't do anything outside without dying. All right, close your ears, everybody. You didn't close your ears. I saw that. I synced it. I might have the noise suppression on. I don't even know. I don't know. I kind of set this up in a hurry. For 7/8. For what am I doing? All right. Now I should just need the back too for the moment, but I suppose I should make all 4 to keep it level. I don't know. Where'd my Haggerty pen go? I'll be lost without my Haggerty pen. Oh, damn, I might have actually lost it. I know I saw it before I started cleaning the garage. This is why you never clean. Just do all 4. Oh, there it is. Got it. Got him. Yep. How many inches is that? 24. So that should be good enough for the 2 of them. He summoned me. Have you considered? You can do this, come. Haggerty Insurance. I think I can actually fix it. I have plans on how to fix the ZK connection. Cover your ears. Hide your butts. Should I check the fitment before I do the other cut? Nice. Nice and snug. Do I get a pen with it? I'm going to say yes. It's probably not true, but I'm going to say you do. And when you don't, take it up with Haggerty. 11 7/8, which should give me, that one cut should give me the exact 2 that I need, which would be sick. It won't. It will not give me the exact cut that I need, but who cares? Am I seeing my breath? Sure am. I don't think it was cold out here. I don't think we've ever quite figured out that mystery of why it seems like I see my breath so much more in this garage than in most places. It's got to be some kind of moisture situation. Oh, it's the ghosts. Better lighting? Oh, maybe. Yep. Perfect. Perfect fit. Bzzz, situation. You know me. Master of audio. Uh-oh. Are you too big? Nope, there you go. Okay, one more of those. And by golly, we're gonna get this thing off the ground. I myself am a space heater. It's true. Okay. So, it is some sweet wood, you might say. About there. There-ish. Okay. Okay. And whoop. Guess I can make my other marks while I'm here. Why not? Whatever fail, I'm sure it was fine. I'm sure it's not a problem at all. I just wouldn't worry about it if I were you. Okay. Loud noises. Okay. Might as well put them under. It is not a fancy battery saw. That is an actual skill saw. Corded. About as basic as you can get. I didn't measure the front to see if it was different size. And you know what? Sure is. Guess I shouldn't have assumed. But I did. And here I was all confident. We are done. We did it. Nope. Okay. So the front is 10. Inch shorter in the front. You know what they say about assuming? It often makes you wrong. Right? That's what they say? Oh, pen's over here. It's your best guess. God dang, I still got pistachios out here. That's a bonus. Bye, tape measure. I miss you. Okay. Measure no times, cut as many times as you need. It's the true honest way to do things. I feel like this one's not right. Good news. Neither of them are right. Nailed it. First try. Okay. Where were we? Guess we were lifting up a car, huh? Or trying to. How's the battery? Just about dead. That's good. That's great. How about you? How are you? Have you not been charging at all? Nope. All right, well, the mic could be done here soon. I'd rather lose the mic than the camera. Okay, get these back in place. I hit the button. Going up. Seems like it's working. Yep. Just gotta check the other side. Nope. No adjustment needed. How about the front? Missed it by that much. Are you just not gonna go? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's your deal? These are probably the most annoying thing about this whole lift. If I'm honest. Now, if the other side just stays in, we'll be good. Good, good. Rise. Okay. Roll in. We are good. We are good. I choose to believe Cone is performing magic.
Fly like a beagle. What was the groaning? The car. The car going, oh, water. Suspension bits that haven't moved in, well, we don't know how many years. I guess we're about to find out. We did go and get too good for cinder blocks. Okay. So how does one find date codes on tires? Oh yeah, that's locked up. Rotation, so it can't be that old if it's rotational. It's got a barcode on it. Tell me of what time o'clock you think it's at. Very good use, yes. What time o'clock? Lower right, about 5 o'clock. All right, I'll rotate us over. It might be that. Nope, not that. There's our sizing. Got a DOT CC9N. What are they, too freaking old to have dates on them? You see it. Shout it out. 87027. It may be on the inside sidewall. Well, that would be annoying. That would be very annoying. Shall we look at a rear? Because it's a different brand of tire back there. Well, it's got 140,000 miles on it, so I don't think it's factory tires. Let's see. P713902. That looks like it has more information on it. And I guess we could bust one of these off to find out. Droid cam, what happened? Droid cam, come back. Droid cam. Droid cam, please. Yes. Here's center cap. 39th week of 2002. Whoa. So this car has been set up a long time. Oh boy, that's scary. That's scary. Okay. Shall we investigate rust? And everything else, lights over here, so we'll start over here. So definitely some surface rust there. We definitely lost a muffler at some point. Exhaust system looks like a Midas Special maybe. Or maybe just the factory was that bad. No, that's gotta, well, I don't know. Yeah. I bet you it's like the factory hangers, but it's been patched together. But that looks really good. I'd say that looks remarkably good. From here. I think there's certainly some surface rust, but I'm not seeing anything that's scary. What a tiny fuel tank. What a tiny, tiny little fuel tank that is. Floors look pretty good. Oh yeah, let's look at that passenger floor. That one was the spot that looked scary because the carpet was all wet. $14 gallons, oh. It's definitely smaller than the 240s, but not bad. Oh, it's great. That's phenomenal. All right, so the clutch doesn't work, so we can see somebody there was leaking pretty good. Somebody on the transmission was leaking pretty good. The engine actually looks pretty decent. We still have a cat. Nobody ripped the cat out of the thing. That's impressive. I see a little tiny, tiny bit right. No, it's just on the heat shield, actually. No, this floor is perfect. The frame is perfect. By my standards, this is a rust-free car. And I cannot believe it. That just shouldn't be. Like, there's certainly some surface rust on some clips and hangers, but for a New England car, this is quite a shock. Unless you guys have seen something that I'm not seeing. I mean, just right there where it had the side skirts and a little bit around in here, but that all looks pretty darn good. Whew. That's a relief. That's a big relief. Okay. Put this up. Let's see. Open the hood, perhaps. You should get the creeper. I think you were kind of, yeah, I guess. And there's just a little touch of it on the hood here too. Definitely I'll need to get after this stuff before it becomes an issue. Oops. Stuff like that will continue to spread. It's not an issue right now, but it will be if we let it. I mean, look at that, even the hood insulation's still on here. That is quite a surprise. The battery tray is not rusted out at all. Needs good cleaning. Needs a battery. So we gotta figure out, like, what is the coil situation here? Which coil is the right coil? Should it have two coils? I think it should have two coils. Pretty sure we only have one right now.
But I think the first thing we'll probably end up doing is changing out the ignition, which I'm not 100% sure how that process goes, because that's something I've never done before. We're gonna find out. We are going to find out. It does need to be locked out, yeah. Alright, so is there anything? No, there's nothing left on there. They busted out the whole ignition? That's actually a good thing, right? I think that's actually a good thing. There's two coils there, but one of them is not attached. One of them is not hooked up, and one of them is not attached. If you catch my drift there. We're going to try and get it running where it sits and find out what happens from there. So the plan is just to try to get it running as it is. And if it needs to be pulled out, we'll pull it out. But because we have zero history on this car, we just don't know. We just don't know. So let's open up this set of locks that I picked up for it, which was expensive but necessary, because the car with no keys is not great. Ooh. What kind of deals we have over here? Anybody need some makeup? Some Christmas ornaments? So ZK found this. I blocked it out. I think. Yeah, I did. I blocked it out. This is a NOS set of ignition, door, and hatch locks that somebody was selling. Somebody that doesn't even sell car parts. Like, I think it was like model trains and stuff. it was wild. And for whatever reason, they had this original lock set for this car, allegedly. We will find out if it actually is. Certainly looks the part. They had a weird assortment of stuff. Yeah, we'll make a list for sure. In fact, that's probably what we should be spending our time doing today, is just making a list of how to tackle this. That's right. That's the right thing. And it has keys. That's sick. These are original keys. Like, I've never even had a 240, I don't think, with an actual Nissan key. Oh, should I block the people who get up in arms about this? There it is. That's nice. That's neat. That's cool to have. It's 3 keys, ignition, doors, hatch, match set. They still have freaking all right, that's it. We're going manual. They still have freaking like key condoms on them. Sorry. This is nerdy to me. I've just never had a set of locks like that for a 240. I mean, the good news is, woohoo! So that's what they feel like when they're not completely worn out, huh? So are these keys all the same, or is one for doors, one for trunk? Okay, those two are the same. Oh, they're all the same. Okay, nice. That's pretty damn cool. So doing the hatch and the doors is going to be a big project, but since somebody already busted out the freaking ignition, that shouldn't be too bad. All right, let me grab the other one. That was busted out. And we'll see. We shall see. Sometimes the hatch opens, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, did today. Let's let this hit me in the head. Same thing. Same. It is wild that this was out there. It's just crazy that this part was just out there in the wild. So you can see what they did. This part is still in the car, and they were just turning it over with this. So they basically drilled this out and broke it out in order to get to that. He's just looking for it. It wasn't even hard to find. I honestly didn't even think to look for it because I was like, that's not going to exist. Rock Auto still sells all the individual parts, but they're not keyed alike. So you'd have 3 sets of keys. So props to ZK already. Okay, so what do we want to do there? What do we want to do? I want to check what thread these are, because ZK did have the idea. So allegedly the way that these work, these bolts are torque to break. So you use them to put them in and you torque them down, and when you get to the right torque, they're torqued to break so that basically when they're tight, they snap off and it leaves no head, so that somebody can't just come into your car and unscrew them and, steal your car. That's the theory anyway. So ZK had the idea of putting just a regular bolt in there just to test it out. Thread checker, there it is. Which I think is a good idea. And it's an M8125, so it's basically the most common size bolt on a Nissan. So we could honestly probably just rob a fender bolt or something like that to do that. I don't even have to buy any, so that's nice. Yeah, I'm sure you can find a new set for the 240 as well. All right, so what do we want to do? Let me look at this doodad. Ooh, it's pretty low. It's pretty dang low. What do I want to do? Do I want to attempt to put the ignition in and then throw the battery in here? Or do I want to just do the overview of the car and make a list of like the plan of attack? Should we do plan of attack first? I would hate to be going through the plan of attack and then the battery and the mic die though. But I guess if I use the big camera, it doesn't matter. List. Okay, we'll list. Camera's inside the car. Got to turn the light off so it doesn't just immediately croak. Let's get a plan of attack here. And that'll be good for me to have for the sake of making a video too. Maybe you can help me out with some things if you see some things I'm overlooking. Yeah, I need that bucket of bolts. Especially now. Although this car actually has all its bolts still, unlike the 240. Okay, so we're plugged in. Let me grab a piece of cardboard and we'll start a list. Oh man, I threw out all my cardboard? What was I thinking? I'm a fool. Also don't. My whiteboards are, they put up a good fight, but they've deteriorated now. You know what? I need another drink anyway. Let me run up to the house real quick. I'll grab something to write on. Yeah, it's camouflaged. And we'll make a list. Should probably grab a Sharpie that is easy to write with too. Don't forget, you can get your name on the car if you super chat. I didn't even clear that with Blade, but he's okay with it. Hi, Max. Max is super cool. You too. Oh, so I did turn the mic off. I thought I didn't. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. Michael! No, Michael. It's not right? Isn't that the quote? Or something like that. Yes. I really love the sight of this, just like camouflage drink. No, Michael, no, it's not right. There you go. It's okay, I washed my hands in Pepsi, so we're good. Okay. Cardboard. You did in the house. You did in the house. I did in the house. Oh, I did turn it off, yes. But I saw the light on still, so I thought I didn't. But I did. It was just charging. Okay, so list. How about we start the list with engine? So I would say the first thing we need to do is fix / replace the ignition. Ignition, is there another term for the word ignition? Because that gets really confusing because the coil distributor and that system is ignition also. And I feel like there's another word for this. Lock cylinder? All right, we'll go with that. The lightning whirler. No, it's not that part. The wiry bits, keys. Okay, well, I mean, that part is on there too. All right, so turn engine by hand. Check for oil, at least something. Keyhole sounds pretty good, yeah. Sort coil situation. Below that, we have new coils. We have new wires. Did I get anything else? I don't know. Let's find out. You guys keep rambling. You keep thinking up things I need to be doing there. And I'll open this first of, I'm sure, many parts boxes. What magnet did we get? Ew, a Mustang. It's like the grossest one, too. That's no good. That one's staying out here. You can live right there. Marvel in spark plug holes and look inside. We'll see. We'll see if it's that bad. I have a feeling even though it hasn't been driven a lot since who knows when, I have a feeling somebody's been trying to start it much more recently than that, judging by the fact that there is Zeisel, is it funny that I still use these? Like I still have probably like 20 of these and use them. Home Depot contraband. Just for a little lube. I might dump a little oil down them. Fix key starty thingy. Move the tires into a retirement home. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be on the list for sure. Okay, so we got spark plug wires. Boy, this box looks old. What are you? Oh, I bought a master cylinder? I had no idea. I had no idea. All right, well, good job, me. I bought everything that was on clearance because when that stuff is sold, it's like, this is literally like there's one of everything. There's one of all of this stuff available. We got a fuel filter. That would be wise. And we got 2 coils. Okay. So that's what we have so far. So yeah, pretty much when I saw there was this stuff available, but only one of them, I was just like, I'm getting it. Yeah, clutch master, because clutch pedal goes straight to the floor. Fuel filter. We know the pump comes on, because when I put the jump box on here, we heard the pump kick over. We don't know what's in the tank, and also the fuel door went open. But that's everything to do with the ignition system. These wires are pretty scary looking. Just the way they're like stuff alligator clipped, but it doesn't look like anything's cut necessarily. So yeah, we're gonna have to just sort all of that out. CK says to pull some plugs, 4 of the 8. Lube cylinders. Okay. Yeah, a little ATF would be good too. I do have some ATF. Yeah, the brakes seem to work. Is there a Rock Auto magnet tier list? That's a good point. That is a good point. The radiator is bone dry. Pretty sure they drained it so that it didn't crack the block, which is nice of them since it was in frickin' Maryland. Coolant. Check for leaks. Did they drain it or did it all leak out? Because they didn't drain the coolant and it cracked the block. Who knows? Who knows? Is this a blow-off valve? Is that what this is? I think that's probably about it. Just engine-wise. I'm going to steal the battery from the Bug. Get us in there. You want to see this maybe blow-off valve? I don't know. I can't imagine what else it is. Like this is spring-loaded right here, and it's on the intake manifold. But it's after the throttle blade though, so it can't be blow-off. I guess it just compressor surges. I guess it doesn't blow off at all. Which makes sense considering it makes so little boost. It's just wastegate controlled. Although we do have this pipe here, Oh, that must be the recirc right there, right? Because we got that pipe there that comes down to here. Or is that idle? Is that idle circuit here? Oh, somebody's put in a ground right there. Somebody's been in there with that. Fuel lines. They're pretty pliable. They're not bad. Yeah, none of the hoses feel awful. Ooh, wonder where these are. Is this idle air? That might be idle circuit here. Oh, I bet it is. I bet you that's the idle circuit. So is this boost control? Is that a boost recirc? I don't know, maybe. I know nothing of this engine. I know nothing. Heater core seems fine. Okay. Oh, where am I going? All right, is that it for get it running? No, we gotta, let me put down opening the fuel door because the fuel door is stuck closed. So we'll put that on the list as well. Ah, the coolant tank's got the littlest hole in it. Oh, this is the windshield wiper, actually. Somebody replaced on the coolant one with just a generic one, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where it goes. Fuel door stuck. Unfortunately, I don't think that tank has a drain on it. So we'll probably end up just putting a new filter in and praying. Compression test. I don't think I have my compression tester here, but let me verify that, because that would be a good idea. But generally, we can compression test via the fact it runs or not. If it no chooch, then we go, huh, this thing doesn't have any compression. I think I might have left that in Florida. So there might be a mechanism under the rear hatch, yes. I do believe you are right. How is, oh, is this compression or is this fuel? Fuel, oil, okay, so not that one. Yeah, that is already on the list, is to put a little oil down in it. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I have my compression tester. We used it on the Supra. And I think that was the last it was ever used. Yeah, does it run? Does it throw hilarious amounts of smoke? Okay. I haven't seen anything else I want to add to the engine list. We can always add it later. I'll leave big gaps for the sake of just for the sake of stuff that will be added, I'm sure. Don't want to get into chassis? Why not? Pretty sure I just spelled chassis wrong. All right, so brakes. It will need probably at least rotors on all four corners. It will need pads on all four corners. It has pressure, like the pedal has pressure, so I don't know that it needs calipers, but probably at the minimum the caliper slides. and then see if calipers are available, because it's been up for so long. I wouldn't trust them. Like, there's no reason not to replace them at this point. How many quarts of oil per gas tank? Yeah, that's how you know if it's got compression. Could check the intake for nests. I should probably, yeah, pop off that intake and just see what's going on in there. Let's do that. Remove. Check. Intake. Like, there's mud daubers sitting on that turbo, then we're going to have a bad day right out of the gate. Ah, belts. It only has one belt because it's only got an alternator and a power steering pump. Oh, it has two belts. I was wrong. Belts actually feel really good though. I would say the alternator belt feels a little rough. Let's just say belts. Let's do both belts. Belt and power steering. Oh yeah, soft lines too. Good call. Definitely needs tires. At minimum, at absolute minimum, it needs struts. Whether or not that's necessary immediately or not, I don't know. Wheel bearings feel good. I don't know, it's an iron block, right? It has 195/65 front and a 205/60 rear currently. Yeah, suspension feels really tight actually. As far as play in the wheel bearings and stuff like that goes, and tie rods. Yeah, that feels really good. Brake fluids to the top. Yeah, I think the brakes are actually in good shape. It's just that the rotors are rusted shut. Write that down. Oh, there it is. So its current size is a 195, 65, 15, 205, 60, 15. I'm really surprised it has 15s on it. I would have thought it'd have 14s for the year. I think that's a pretty good starting point. Hey, magnet. Yeah, I think we're probably going to be way down. Like, once we get it running, then the list gets a phase 2. This is like phase 1. Let's say phase 1, 200 SX. Okay. That's not so bad, is it? That's not so bad. All right, it's gonna go for 3 hours. What can we do? What can we start with? How about we try to turn it over? How about we try to turn the thing by hand? I wonder if this is the original fan shroud. It's not bolted in. Oh, I wonder if the radiator's not right. That's weird. Let me get the camera. Oh, it's just floating too. Huh. Because there's no bosses for... I mean, it's definitely a factory radiator. That's really weird. I wonder if they just used multiple applications for that fan shroud, because tire size in the center console lid. I see we've got bolts that could be here, and I bet you those are redundant, because I don't see any bosses where that would bolt in. But I bet you it's supposed to be bolted on the sides. So this raises questions. Why is the fan shroud not bolted in? Was it overheating? Was that the reason for it to be parked? Does it have anything to do with the fact that there's no coolant in it? These are questions. All right, we have one bolt in it over here. Okay. All right, let's look, see if we can get to the crank pulley. You look like a cute little guy. Oh, hello, Rust. Well, it does have a bolt head on it. Everybody, what size is that? I'm gonna say that's a 17. You tell me. Oh, almost the same exact mounts as a 240. What is that oil pressure? Is that all oil pressure right there? It's a little overkill. Look how tiny that radiator hose is. Front suspension looks identical, and from what I've heard, you can use S13 lower control arms on there. Woo! What are you doing, phone? But the strut situation is different. Okay. 17 or 19? Okay. Grab this. Do I have my little tripod out here or no? Am I not? Oh, that is my little tripod. But I'm using it for other things. What's that zip tie up to? Do you want me to like personally ask it? Hey, zip tie, what are you doing? All right, I'm gonna try and get y'all somewhere you can see whether or not this thing rolls over or not. That's pretty good. That should only fall. I'm gonna grab a 17 and a 19. Those are the sizes I've seen scroll by. Let me put down the foam. Okey-dokey. It's bigger than a 17. Oh, it's bigger than a 19. Did anybody say bigger than 19? We're gonna go straight to the 21 and a 23. Okay. 21. Bigger than 21. 23. Is it really a 22? Really? Of course it is. Nobody said 22. Nobody. If you say you did say that, I'll say you're a liar. Can we do this without an extension? I hope so. 22 is the size.
Easy peasy. And it's got compression. Yeah, that's been turned over like recently, or just very well stored, because that turns over great, and it definitely had a compression cycle too. So that's good. There's always the chance that it didn't sit up for that long and it's actually just had different wheels on it, and these were like really old tires and wheels that were just laying around. It turned over so easy that I don't think I would even worry about putting oil down in it, to be honest, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. I'm crossing off a list, look at that. Engine turns by hand. Okay, how's about we try to tackle the lock cylinder then? I might need to lower the car to do this, we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, I'm sure it has like 0 compression, 8 to 1. Apparently these can take a little bit more boost. It's just that they're non-intercooled from factory, so if you put an intercooler on them, they're a little more happy with boost. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Like I said, I've never messed with this before, so I don't really have a great idea as to what I'm even looking at. Does it just... Thinking there should be... Oh, it's on the top, right? Yeah, there's the lock. So we need it to be indexed into that lock, which is the wheel turned like 45 degrees, which seems a little weird. But I guess that rotates somewhat. Or was that where it was snapped off? Is that the point at which it was snapped off? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. And can we get this out of here? We can. That'll make it easier. So that's how it sits. Here's our wiring. So it's definitely the right one. Okay. And the bottom half just come up like this. All right, that's pretty easy. So let me try and grab a couple of these just from the body somewhere. I'm pretty sure this is the size of like a fender bolt, but it might be bigger than that. Cone, why? You know what? It's fine. What did I do? I don't know what I did. What did I do? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't think I was going to do this part where I was going to find some bolts. All right, let's go look for some M8s.
I happen to have any in here? Oh, snap, I have 2. Sick. Perfect. I don't think it's strictly necessarily to attach to the column for testing, but you know, it's probably better to go ahead and do it. I mean, we got what we got. I'm gonna do it with some temporary bolts, so we don't have to break these off. That was the right size. This is gonna have to come undone, I think, because you are in the way. This wiring's in really good shape. Like, it's not brittle. It's not breaking the second I try to adjust it. Okay. Not even gonna really tighten it down or anything. So one thing I'm kind of curious about is with all of this hooked up, does more of the dash come to life? Like, is part of the reason that this thing seemed to be having dead wires? Oh, wait. That's different. Huh. So this part of it is different. I don't know if that's just because this has been hacked up or what, but this is definitely different. But it looks like it would reach. Should it reach above or under? I don't know. Under makes sense so that it can still tilt all the way. Oh, snap together. Okay. Well, let's grab a key. Let's grab a key. Do the colors of the wires match? Unfortunately, they're pretty hacked up. But I will take a look. I'm wondering if some of that hackery is maybe a security system that was installed on the car at some point. Nice. Ooh. Something going on with the rack. Like, there's no pressure, and then it grabs. Like, nothing. I don't know if that's just playing the rack, or if that's just hydraulic fluid not being in there. There's definitely something weird going on in the steering, though. Okay, let me go grab the battery out of the bug. We'll see what happens. From the car side, I see. Let me look. Yeah. Blue, white, black with white stripe, black with yellow stripe. Yeah, as far as I can see, they do match, and these two match as well. So that's good. All right, what did I do with that little wrench? Did I leave it in the bug? It's in my pocket. Okay, I'll be back. Going out into the dark to steal a battery that's already mine. Sorry you didn't get to be the star of the show today, Bug. It was ZK's fault. He had better ideas. That ZK. He's just always thinking, you know? This battery's like shoehorned in here. Yeah. All right. There's a very specific reason that I got this battery. It was cheap as shit. That terminal's in great shape. Basically the same connector as the 240 here. That's positive, that's positive. There's no nut on that. Okay. So we got vice grips for. Thanks for not throwing it in. If I throw that in, I'm gonna throw something out. You know what I mean. Right. That feels about right. That's properly wedged on there. All right, let's see. Let's see if anything comes to life. I'm gonna go ahead and take this paper out of the intake right now, just in case this thing accidentally turns over. Okay. We actually have more this time. All right, the wipers work. So that's good. Yeah, we actually have more lights this time, I believe. It's low on fuel. That fuel pump is loud, but it comes right to life. No other life on the dash, though. And no life on the clock. Okay. Oh, no button on this one. No return button. All right, well, I'm gonna say that that is the right key then. And the right everything there. So that's good, that's great. I guess we'll just go ahead and button that up, huh? We'll go ahead and take these out. And put the regular bolts in. I see no reason not to. Nice. So we may still have some electrical issues yet, but from what I've heard, it's pretty common that the digital clusters need a little work. Sometimes you like put them in an oven at like 150 degrees, 200 degrees, and just let them cook for a little while. And they'll come back around. Sometimes you actually have to go in there and resolder them, reflow it. We'll see. It could still be a fuse too. Or I have to imagine it comes to life with the key on. Like, it doesn't need to be running, I don't imagine. Oh, I should put the other bolt in. Okay. Put this one in. Now what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to break off the heads of the bolts. I'm not going to torque it to break, just in case. Just in case. I'm just going to snug them up for now. Oh, nice. I made Z have a little panic attack. That's good. There's no getting them back. I mean, you could put new bolts in them. Now that we have the key. The only reason I couldn't use the old one is because we don't have a key. Yeah, I'm just gonna finger tight them. You figure that's a 10 mil? It's got to be, right? Has to be. How could it not be? It'd be downright illegal for it to be anything else. Just a literal finger. What about a tiny, tiny wrench? Oh, it's not a 10 mil. Okay. All right. Literal finger it is. Okay, they are literally finger tight. Dunzo. Cross it off the list. Okie dokie. All right. Two things. Let's when in Rome, let's cross off three things and check the oil. Check to see if it's got anything in it. It has no oil leaks because it has no oil. Could be. Where is it? Uh-huh. Yep. Right. Uh-huh. Ah, there it is. There you are. Oh. Okay. That's never been run. That is brand new oil that has never been run. Little bit on the high side. Don't get stabbed. Okay, it's like a lot on the high side. It's like maybe a quart high, which is fine. But I'll let you. Yep. Have a hard time figuring out where the heck it decides to focus. That is never run oil if I've ever seen it. That's not even pumped around, yeah, I agree. Well, that's good. At least it's got oil in it. Well, in that case, should we see if it turns over? How do I keep it from running? Well, no, we don't want to do that. Let's wait till we take the intake off. So I think the next thing that we do is take the intake off and sort out whatever the hell is going on with the ignition system and go from there. Okay? Let's see what the headlights do. I'm curious if it was just like low on power. No, they're just real mad. Oh, that one came up. Okay, don't eat my finger. Oh, that one's legitimately got a stripped out motor, huh? Huh. I've never seen that happen on one of these. Or an S13 at least. And then they come back down at all. They'll come up, but they won't go down. It's probably some kind of safety that won't let them come down because it realizes this one won't come up. Probably. All right, don't bite my finger. Don't do it. They're just really slow pop-up headlights. "3D printed gear incoming." Yep. Yeah, I'm keeping my fingers away from it. I don't want to get bit like Powers. Oh, they work a little bit differently than the 240s, I guess. They're not on an endless rotation. Might be able to find a motor, but I don't want to have to talk to people. I mean, you're gonna have to hit up that one in the junkyard eventually. It's too perfect. It's too perfect of a spare. What else might work? Horn works. Oh, the driver's side window does work. It just didn't have enough power. Sick. So both windows work. That is very good news. Where the heck is the 4-ways? Where the heck is it? Should be on the dash. I really don't know. Oh, there they are. You are making this noise. What are you? It's like a little vacuum pump, I think. It's also making variable noise with the blinkers. Blower works. And it's not that. Oh, we killed it. Sorry. What happened? Oh no. Did it just lose ground? It got very sad all of a sudden. Huh. Yeah, it's like it's just very low voltage. Surely that battery didn't just conk out. Cone broke it. I mean, that terminal is super loose. That's pretty weird. Oh, yeah, it's happy now. That's what it was. Just loose terminal. Yep. Okay. All right. I think that's a good look at it for today. We've had 311 people stop by, so that's blessed. What is purring? Please show. I'll show you. Let me show you what purrs. Battery terminals. I need to add battery terminals to the list. They are in terrible shape. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. I think it's a good start. It's this. This purrs. I have no idea what it is, but it's this part right here. It's not the windshield wiper motor. It's whatever's underneath of it and has this, what definitely feels like a vacuum line coming out of it. So I assume it's a vacuum pump. I assume. Which is probably something emissions related. But I don't know. Yeah, the wiper motor is this one. That's wiper. And cruise control module's over there, so it's not that. And that is almost certainly a vacuum line coming out of it. Can't see shit. This. Here. This. Better view? Interestingly, this car doesn't have AC, so I don't think it's anything to do with the AC system. And I don't mean it's been removed. Hey, the nice grade of Purolator on there. Somebody really liked this thing. We got an alternator wire that is not attached. All right, add that to the list. We are missing the nut off the back of the alternator for what certainly looks like the ground. My magnet just stuck to the car. I am one with it now. Not a washer pump. No, it doesn't have washers. I didn't realize that was broken. Not badly, but it is. I need to stop looking at it before I find more things. Doesn't look like it's full of stuff. We'll find out. Okay, I think that's good for today. Yep. Good work today, everybody. Let me look at our list. Let me look at our list. You saw turbo blades? Really? Surely not. I think you saw intake pipes. Yeah. You didn't see no turbo blades. I mean, I really don't think there's anything in there. But I don't feel like messing with it right now. I'm gonna say wait till we get the intake off before we do that. Yeah, it's small, but you couldn't see. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. Let's see. Do I have to write anybody's name on the hood? Where are we going to start? We'll start right here. We will start right at the front. We've got, looks like we've got, I don't know what the conversion rate is. We'll do Javir anyway. So Fire Chris, Javir, Mabro, and Panda. So Javir is first. Javir, you get the first writing on the car. I accepted this fate before pulling the trigger. It was a $5 minimum. So paint, you're out. All right. Fire Chris. Mabro 59. And you're subject to however I write it, so it looks like Nabro. She's good. And Panda. Should I date him? I feel like I should. So this is 1, 2. There we go. It's been marked. Oh, well. Let me refresh. But let me first read. Firecrest said, go, mower, go. The mower did great work today. Membro said, good to see you working on cars again. Cool one at that. Yes, I'm very glad to be working on cars again, that's for sure. Javier says, super happy that these quick jacks come to good use. Absolutely. And Panda said, this Rust search has big holding the flashlight for dad vibes. Good times. Those are just good times. This list takes forever to refresh. Your super chat has no activity. Excuse me? I am pretty sure that it does. Hello? Hello? ZK says butts. Of course he does. What do you write it as? Just ZK. It's weird to write 23. Risky. I don't know why your name's so big, but it just is. Risky says double butts, and Kevin says write my name twice. Oh, I will. Do memberships count? Memberships won't count. I like the super chats because you get to leave a little message that I get to read, and I won't be as adamant about reading chat during these streams, so it felt right. I'm not going to write first and last names for people to use their names. CFG! It's me, no activity. Magnet! Triple the butts. Alright, well I'm just gonna fill out this card tonight. Come on, Blade, it'll be an interesting talking point. It'll just be an interesting talking point in the future. Trying to explain to people why all these names are written on your hood. I should write it in like a different color Sharpie every time too. Mametsky! Oh boy. I'll check after the stream, make sure I got everybody. Okay, everybody. Kaylee! Kaylee, I have a funny story for you. It's not really a story, but it is kind of funny. When we were picking out names for the baby, there was 2 names in the running, and Kaylee with a C was the other one in the running. Jacob. Look at all these famous people. Okay, thank you everybody. Do we got it this time? Does it work that way? I don't think it works that way. I'll do it anyway, all right? This feels like cheating. But I mean, we wouldn't be here riding on a car if it wasn't for him, so we'll do it anyway. Okay, thank you. Oh, rocket plane. Tack. I didn't see tack in there either. Put me in, coach. All right, so the first day is going to have the most, I have a feeling. I mean, we got so much hood left, though, it's fine. Because I will totally use a silver Sharpie on this, too. Who did I miss? Rocket plane. Nice. There we go. Now we've got everybody for real. Can we put our name for each stream? Yes, you can. You can double down. So every stream, at the end of the stream, we'll be doing the same thing. I can still hear the scratch of the Sharpie. The car will be blue. I mean, we've got just so much space. I guess I won't write where it's rusty because your name will get erased. Yeah, we got room for days. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about it. YouTube is weird. Membership, you can use PayPal. Super Chat is only credit card. That is weird. Whoa. Magnets, I didn't realize yours was so much. I guess I should have considered, but hot dang. Super Bubble. All right, I'm cutting it off with this one, everybody. This is the end of the stream. Thank you all for being part of part 1. Of the 200SX live stream project. I might see you all tomorrow. We'll see. My body might decide that I need a day of rest before tackling it again. But footage of this live stream will be put into a video probably after the next stream. We'll probably do another stream and then put together a video of progress after that. Hopefully next time we can get it to the point where we are comfortable trying to get it started. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will see you later. The internet's cutting out. All right, it's time to go.